Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome once again to another video here at the Kwak Brothers channel. Guys, today we have a really exciting video. I know I don't look like Daniel, I don't look like Sam. I'm actually filling in because we want to bring as much content out to you guys. My name is Joel Montiel. I'm actually one of the right-hand guys. But today, guys, we got a special guest, which I'll introduce you with. He just finished rehabbing this condo, and we're just going to go ahead and check it out and see how he's doing. Hopefully it's the right house. Hey, dude, what's going on?
Yeah, what's up, man? How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. Thank you for having us over. So hey guys, look, as I told you, we got a super special guest. If you guys don't recognize him already, he was actually featured on one of the most viewed videos on CNBC Millennial Money, and most importantly, the Graham Stephan Show, right? Because he's now got that top tier. But guys, today we got Alex Sanchez here on board, and we're excited because he just finished rehabbing his condo. We're gonna look at it. But yeah, Alex, thanks for having us, man.
No, man, thanks for reaching out to me.
Yeah.
I'm glad to collaborate with you guys, and I hope we can make more collaborations in the future.
Yeah, no, for sure. And it's funny the way that we met, because I literally just hit him up on Instagram after I saw the video blow up, and I gotta ask, man, like after putting all your finances out to the world to see, like, do you have any of your cousins reaching out to you asking for money?
I've had a few people.
Really?
Yeah, actually. Yeah. I hate to say it, but yeah, definitely I have. And you know, it's been kind of weird.
Yeah.
To, like, kind of find ways to push them off. Mitigate them.
Yeah, no, for sure. And how's it been? Like, I know Graham asked you this too, and I know you mentioned it hasn't been a big deal. Like, after, has anyone changed? Like, have you seen more people reach out to you personally and say, hey, like, we're super just, you know, inspired by what you're doing and stuff like that?
Yeah, I've actually, every day, you know, I think I would have one person contact me through Instagram or Facebook, you know, saying that they're motivated by my story, they're inspired, they want to get started, they're interested in what I do, the trade, they want to become a lineman. So I give them pointers.
Gotcha.
I help them out a little bit.
There you go. That's awesome. And guys, look, as you can kind of tell, we're in this empty space, and this is just one of the properties that he finished rehabbing, which we'll get to, because we're going to go ahead and talk about some of his investing strategies. As you guys know, that our channel is really focused on investing, but we're going to be talking about some millennial money, right? And just our age and our era and how people treat money, things of that nature. So for this specific place, this condo, right? It's a condo. Yeah. It's a what?
It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath condo.
2-bed, 1-bath. And then I always like to ask for like the stats of what it is. So
the numbers.
The numbers. So what did you put into it? What's the cash flow? And then what was your return that you got?
The purchase price was $110,000.
Yeah.
I put 20% down. Conventional financing, that was about $23,000 for my down payment.
Yeah.
Closing costs were pretty much covered because I did ask the sellers to to pay $3,500 of the closing costs.
Yeah. So guys, you can always negotiate. So learn from that, right? He just saved $3,500. That's what, like more than 3 months of rent. Yeah. When you take a look at it.
Yeah. So yeah, everything's negotiable. You can't let them know that you're desperate for the place, because at the end of the day, there's so many deals out there.
Yeah.
So if it doesn't work out, then you move on to the next one.
Yeah, move on.
You see what sticks, pretty much. So $23,000. I roughly put in about $10,000 of work into the place, and that's because I did have it vacant for a couple months. Yeah. So a couple months of the mortgage, stuff like that, and I took my sweet time fixing it up. So yeah, it was roughly $32,000 into the deal. Okay. And I'm expecting it to cash flow around $500-600.
Really?
Yeah.
Guys, that's a pretty good return for the amount. So what is that on the return approximately?
It depends. So it depends on how many maintenance requests I get for the year. So it could be between $500 and $600. Okay. But I would say roughly close to 20%, maybe if not 24%. Yeah. So
there you go. And guys, one of the things I wanted to ask him, and we'll show you guys a tour of the property like as we go on, but no one is talking about condos. I feel like it's actually one of those things that people kind of are like stay away from because of the association. People adopt it, but 20%, and you can get as high as rent as that, and it sounds good. Why'd you go for a condo?
So I don't have anything specific that I want, and I actually told myself I would never buy a condo. Yeah. Just because I thought that was, the association dues is what scares everyone. Yeah. But at the end of the day, when you do the math, you calculate association dues and taxes and mortgage interest, insurance. the numbers don't lie. So even if your association dues, you got to pay for that. As long as the numbers make sense, you're good. And I always go for a place that doesn't have high association dues.
Okay, gotcha.
Because then that eats all your cash flow. So I found a good deal that was close to home. I figured why not. It's not because I wanted a condo. I just said the numbers make sense and the cash flow makes sense.
And I know you said you're from West Chicago, as everyone knows as well. And that's one of the things that we were actually just talking about, especially when people are getting started. Like, there's nothing wrong going to your backyard. I know everyone talks about like these hot markets and other states and stuff like that. But from talking to a lot of investors, like they always seem to at least start in their backyard. And
and as far to interrupt, so the Midwest is a really good area to invest in. So I always recommend, if you're from my area, invest in your backyard, because you'll find deals in your backyard unless you're looking at the high-end neighborhoods, which you don't want to invest in the high-end neighborhoods. Less cash flow and more money you got to put down. In the Midwest, I think the Midwest has the best cash flow. So if you're in Cali, if you're in LA, if you're in New York, then you don't invest in your backyard.
You don't. And that's the thing, because there's almost no way you can cash flow $500 from a property that you paid under $100,000. People in New York or California are probably like, what is it paying under $100,000 for a property? There's not any properties under that price in that area. And I want to show them the kitchen. I kind of want to flex the rehab you did as we kind of walk around. I want you guys to see the kitchen. I know a lot of your buddies were talking about, why didn't you replace the cabinets? Why didn't you do every single detail like down to the thing? And you were making a great point. Like, you don't need to when the renters really aren't gonna take too much look into that. And talk a little bit about that. Like, what got you into what was the rehab process?
So. You have to look, when you're rehabbing a place for a rental property, you got to look at what's going to pay and what's not going to pay. There was no point in me changing out the cabinets, replacing them, spending thousands of dollars on new cabinets for a rental property. The tenants aren't going to know that I put in $2,000, and they're not going to pay more rent just because I put in new cabinets. All you got to do is for cabinets, refinish them, paint them, put new hinges and knobs, and that's all that matters. So some repairs you can't go too extreme on because you're not going to get the return.
It's going to eat your cash flow.
And a lot of my friends, they're like, oh, well, why didn't you do this, do that? Why do you go cheap on this? Well, it's like it's not a flip because a flip is different than a rental property.
Because and I think too, a lot of what we do see, just like if you watch HGTV and Joanne and them, you see like these beautiful properties, and of course, like you see their fake numbers come out. Let's be realistic; they're not real, right? They put the fake, all those numbers with how much they make, but realistically speaking, you can make a lot of money with making something look simple, clean, and just easy and affordable.
Simple, clean. We do all our rentals the same colors. I keep it neutral colors, clean colors, and I don't go with the cheapest stuff. On some things you can go cheap on some things you can't. You can't go cheap on paint. You want good quality paint that's easy to clean. For your next tenant.
No, for sure. And I want to walk over to, I think the bedrooms are over there.
The bedrooms
if you want to lead us into that, take a look at that. So are they both the same size? No, this one's big. This is the master
or whatever. So as you can see, I didn't change the floor on in this bedroom or the other bedroom because, like I said, this floor was still in good working order. It's not too bad. So I'm gonna keep it, and once this floor is looking bad, I'm gonna unify the whole place and use the gray vinyl plank flooring.
And like when you think about it, this is someone's bedroom, they might add like a rug or some type of
stuff like that. Like I said, if I'm not gonna get more ROI, what's the point of it? If this looked like crap, if this was dirty carpet, it's gone. The stairs actually had dirty carpet going up.
Gotcha.
And I took that out and I painted the staircase coming upstairs.
Nice.
So you got this and then your little closet. There isn't too much to it. But like if you look at the place, you think it's simple. $10 grand really. But things add up, man. Labor adds up. Because it wasn't just myself. I had one of my cousins helping me out. My family.
Now for next time, because I know you work a lot. I mean, you're doing like freaking insane amount of overtime. If you guys haven't watched his video on NBC, like this guy works. Like I had to pay him for his time to come here. I'm kidding. But he works a lot. Next time, or because you want to expand, like do you plan on hiring out next times and stuff like that, or do you because a lot of people that get into it, they just love doing it, right? They love rehabbing, they love painting. They like seeing the process of getting something ugly turning into amazing.
Yes.
So do you plan on, wanting to hire more out, or are you going to start doing most of these things yourself?
Well, I'm going to do the things myself until I get to that tipping point where it's just too much for me. I think with the 4 properties that I have right now, I can still manage it myself.
Yeah.
But I think once I hit 10 properties,
Gotcha.
I can't be doing this myself. Or once I start moving into multifamily housing with 4 to 6 units, whatever,
there you go,
stuff like that, then I'm definitely gonna have to contract someone out.
For sure.
Even for this one, I shouldn't have. I wasted 3 months with this property.
Yeah.
So if I would have paid someone, I would have had this property done in 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
There's a balance, right?
So So in essence, I might hire someone out for the next project.
This is the second bedroom, right? It's a little bit smaller. But same thing. The floors look great. Everything looks great. But you said these doors give you a bit of an issue.
So these closet doors, as you can see, they're pretty ugly, and I'm gonna admit to it. There's no hiding it. They're pretty ugly, and then they're 8-foot doors. So the opening here is not your standard closet door opening, which means a lot of money and a lot of time to replace these doors if I wanted to get these size doors. So then that leads me to the hallway. The hallway had the same doors.
Okay.
Ugly, they weren't opening, they were dirty, broken. I actually had to frame them down to standard size doors.
Gotcha.
And I put in regular sliding doors.
Gotcha.
More modern, it fits with the place. Yeah. These obviously are ugly, but like I said, I wasn't gonna get a higher, $100 more of rent.
And they're not terrible. I mean, for people that are here temporarily as renters, you want to do their best to give you the best space possible, but at the same time, it gets the job done, and it doesn't look as bad as I feel like you think it does.
Well, it's because I'm very meticulous on this stuff. So but at the end of the day, 95% of the place is spotless. It's good. It's great. And it's rent ready. At the end of the day, this is one of the best units in this neighborhood. I think, and they're getting good quality, clean area too.
The place is clean, and it's just gonna come with it. They're not, most renters, although you want to all the time, they're not always gonna treat it like it's their own place because you're here temporarily, and so you don't want to make it the best looking place ever because you can have some mistakes.
Exactly. That's another thing why you don't renovate with high-end stuff, because as much as you think that they're going to take care of the place, like you will because it's yours, tenants don't care. They're they're going to slam doors. They're going to they're going to do their thing. It's not theirs. When something's yours, you take care of it. But when it's not 100%. Yours, you don't. So you don't want to renovate a property with marble countertops
for sure.
instead of the Formica laminate that I use. It depends on the area too. This area is not a high-end area. If you're investing in a high-end area, then you do go all out on the
100%. And the last thing we got to check out is the bathroom. Simple, easy, clean.
Yeah,
just like the rest of the house.
The bathroom. I always replace the vanities, the mirrors, and the lights, and then. The tile, I saw the tile was still good. So all I did was paint the grout and give it a fresh coat of paint. That's it. Whatever's working stays. What's not working goes out or gets refinished.
I mean, I pooped there. So.
So these are the doors I was talking about. These were 8-foot doors as well. They were like the ones in the closet.
So you reused them, right?
No, I did not reuse them. I bought new ones, but these new ones are short.
Gotcha.
What are they, 70 to 80-inch doors? These are the standard doors. So what I had to do is I had to frame and fill in with drywall.
Gotcha.
Because these were standard. The openings here were all the way to the top.
They're all the way up top. And
don't,
you didn't want to
don't zoom in on the details.
I know we have a lot of our viewers that tend to be around our age. I don't know if you guys know, but he's actually only 24, and I refuse to share my age, so you guys will never know. But we're both obviously, we look young. What would you say for people that want to get into it, into investing in real estate? Because you see it's so popular right now, but you're one of the rare people that are actually doing it, because a lot of people like to talk, but no one likes to walk, right? And so what would you suggest for those people that actually want to take that step from, thinking they're real estate investors to actually going out and getting their first property?
So ultimately, the best learning experience is doing it, because I know I learned real estate for 4 years because I didn't have the money. And quite frankly, I've never been passionate about doing like the zero money down.
Yeah.
Which I know that your channel focuses a lot on that, and I like to learn more about that.
Of course.
It's just something that I'm like, so I spent 4 years saving up money and learning about real estate, books, YouTube, whatever. But eventually, you don't learn as much as you do until you jump in, and it's not as scary as you think.
Yeah.
Especially being young, you can take a lot more risk because if you lose it all, who cares? You got your whole lifetime to work.
Yeah.
I understand if maybe you're a little bit older, then your risk tolerance is a lot less. But now, go for it, jump for it. You'll never lose it all because no matter what, real estate will sell for something.
Yeah.
So even if it's
not like stocks that can go down to zero.
Exactly. It will never go down to zero. And if you lose something, at least you walk out with something, an expensive learning experience.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
No, for sure. And for those who are watching our channel, and like he mentioned something great, and I know Steve Harvey talks about this a lot. I'm a huge fan of Steve Harvey. Yeah, he talks about just like taking that leap of faith, and it's so true because like I almost got like when for me it's like just with everything, with a bunch of decisions I've made, it's like you get that nervous feeling like should I do it, and like you want to back out, right? And there's always going to be that feeling. Sometimes like it just has to come to a point where you just got to jump, right? You just got to do it. You just got to jump. And guys, we don't want to put out content if you guys aren't going to take action. If you guys haven't done anything other than, eat hot Cheetos and watch this channel, you guys need to press pause, exit, and go do something, right? Go network, go try to meet people as well other than just watching our channel. So we use this as a tool so that you guys can go ahead and take that action and become an expert to go ahead and do those things. And so that's amazing. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know next video we'll go ahead and have Daniel or Sam back, but as I mentioned, we're substituting because we just want to go ahead and put some content out. And guys, most importantly, please don't forget to go ahead and click subscribe if you haven't already. Click the bell icon so you guys get notified whenever we release new videos like this. And please, like Graham Stephan said, what did he say? Smash the like button, please. And guys, he actually just restarted his YouTube channel. And if you guys want to follow his journey, we're going to go ahead and link him up down below because he let us come and tour his place. He's got some great ideas. He's got some good stuff coming out for us. So guys, thank you so much for watching. And until the next one.